In the quaint seaside town of Seabrook, there lived a cheerful young woman named Marina. By day, she worked at the cozy café on the pier, serving steaming cups of coffee and chatting with locals and tourists. But Marina had a secret, a magical one. Every time she stepped into water, she transformed into a mermaid. Her shimmering tail was a cascade of aquamarine and gold, and her long hair flowed like seaweed in the ocean currents. Marina's underwater world was as breathtaking as it was mysterious, filled with coral castles, playful dolphins, and her best friend, a cheeky seahorse named Ripple. Marina had lived this double life since she was a little girl. She loved the freedom of the sea and the friendship she had with its creatures, but she also cherished her life on land. She kept her secret hidden from everyone in Seabrook, fearing they might not understand. One sunny afternoon, as Marina prepared for her swim, a little boy named Leo ran up to her on the beach. He had lost his dog, Max, who had chased a seagull toward the rocky cliffs by the sea. Marina's heart sank when she saw the waves crashing against the rocks. She knew it was dangerous to search there, especially with the tide rising. "Don't worry, Leo," Marina said, crouching to meet his teary eyes. "I'll find Max." Marina waited until no one was watching and slipped into the water. In an instant, her legs transformed into her mermaid tail. She swam swiftly toward the cliffs, her heart pounding as she searched for Max. The little dog was stranded on a jagged rock, barking fearfully as waves splashed around him. "Hold on, Max," Marina called, her voice carrying through the sea breeze. With Ripple guiding her and a school of fish distracting Max from his fear, Marina carefully nudged the pup onto her back. She swam toward the shore, the dog clinging to her as she cut through the water. By the time she returned, the beach was crowded with onlookers, including Leo and his parents. Marina stayed hidden behind a cluster of rocks, making sure Max reached the shore safely. The crowd cheered as Leo hugged his beloved dog, but Marina felt a pang of sadness. She wished she could share her true self with the people she cared about. The next day, word of Max's mysterious rescue spread through Seabrook. People speculated about a guardian of the sea, and Marina couldn't help but smile. But she also realized something important. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Marina stood at the water's edge with Leo and his parents. "There's something I need to tell you," she began, her voice steady but nervous. She stepped into the shallows, and in a flash, her legs transformed into her shimmering mermaid tail. Leo gasped, his eyes wide with wonder. His parents stood speechless for a moment before Leo blurted out, "You're a real mermaid. That's so cool." To her relief, their reaction was filled with awe and kindness, not fear. Marina explained her double life, and they promised to keep her secret. From that day on, Marina felt a weight lift from her shoulders. She could finally embrace both her lives without fear of rejection. The moral of the story: true freedom comes from embracing who you are and trusting the people who care about you. Sometimes, sharing your authentic self can bring others closer and inspire them to accept differences with kindness and love.